Hi, welcome to AwkwardHamster. Today I'll be viewing this FISHINGSIR wireless fishing sonar. And let me first show the specs for this. There are a lot of Bluetooth models out there, and I always have my smartphone with me, but I wanted one with its own monitor, video monitor, because I don't want to drain the battery life of my smartphone, or prevent my smartphone from being dropped in the water. And here's operating temperatures, the depth range, the minimum, it's IP67 rated. And here's a range for it, 100 meters. It's actually quite a lot. I can't even cast that far. And here's a little overview on how it works. In the packaging came the monitor, the transducer, 2 charging cables because the charging for each of them are different. Like this one has the 3, and for this one over here, right underneath this little tab, it's got 2. Also a lanyard strap. Came with this user manual. It's okay written. It's easy enough to follow. If you want to read any part of it in more detail, just feel free to pause the video. Let's go over a couple more pages here in case any folks have any questions. Alright. This item powers on automatically once it's in the water. You still close the circuit. And on the back over here, I just use a snap, just so that way I can get on my fishing line. It's better than tying my fishing line onto it. And there's an additional loop over here. I can place a weight on it if I want to as well. And power this unit on here. It says loading. It's not in the water, so that's why there's no value for the first one on top, which is feet. That tells me what's the depth it detected. And here's a temperature, the voltage, and for the battery, this shows the battery life of the transducer. So since it's not powered on, it's not receiving any signal here. And I'm just browse through the menu system. I can change it too. I change the sensitivity, depth, upper limit, lower limits. The fish symbol is on, off. Sure, I'm set the fish symbol is on. Depth, I'll leave it as off. And it's backlight, it's volume, surface. I can change it to different languages too if I wanted. Also, by default, the units, it was not in Fahrenheit or feet. I just changed it to that. And it's fish alarm, depth alarm, battery alarm, transparency. I'll press escape, head back to the main menu. It's got a nice silicone grip on the side, easy to hold on to, and it's even got a kickstand. So here's that lanyard clip I mentioned earlier. So that way you can hang around something if I'm on a boat. Because I'm not just going to have this drop in the water. This does not float. It's water resistant, doesn't float, so keep the lanyard on it. Try and do this with one hand. Alright, so right away we can see that it's reading. It's about 8 feet in depth for this pond. 9 feet. And the water temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. If a fish were to swim by, it'll detect the vibrations and display on the screen. I can also zoom in on a certain spot. Just press this little magnifying glass over here. I've zoomed in, give me a little more refined look at it. I've used this a couple times, and I believe this is great for helping you find the ideal fishing spot, because it tells me the depth, the water temperature, the vegetation, or what's underneath the water too. And well, if there's not much vegetation, not much depth, then I just move to a different location. And also like how this one has its own display monitor, so it's not draining the battery life of my smartphone. The battery life on this, after a full charge, it lasts me the whole day. I charge it after every use, so I haven't run out of battery yet. It's great that it's got a lanyard, a kickstand, easy to hold on to. So overall, I don't have any complaints about this. I think it's well worth it. Well, thanks for watching this review. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching AwkwardHamster. Bye.